During my residency, I've had the privilege of spending a lot of time with Dr. Mandel, and I think that getting that behind the scenes look at how he approaches surgeries and, doing all of the measurements, taking into account the patient's preferences and lifestyles and getting to know each patient has really allowed me to see, what's important in a surgeon. Some of the things that I think make Dr. Mandel really stand out is his attention to detail in planning a patient surgery. There's so many calculations and measurements that are taken before you can even consider if someone's a good candidate for refractive surgery. And then which surgery is best for them. So you can really trust when Dr. Mandel is advising a patient to a specific surgery or another that he spent a lot of time thinking, okay, why this surgery for this patient? What are the alternatives? And really explaining to patients if they're not a good candidate, why not? And when it comes to the surgery itself, Dr. Mandel is so precise. And, most eye surgeons have some degree of some sort of kind of obsessive compulsive attention to detail. But with Dr. Mandel, it's so controlled and focused. You can see when he's putting 110% of his attention and focus into the surgery, and you can see the outcomes. I mean, his patients look fantastic. I really think that Dr. Mandel is so up to date on the current technology. He offers, light adjustable lenses, Evo ICL. He offers all of these cutting edge technologies. So one of the things that I love that Dr. Mandel says is safety first. In Dr. Mandel's OR, in the LASIK suite, everything is protocol driven, and everyone's top priority on the team is safety first for the patient. There's a lot of providers that offer LASIK, and while you might be inclined to think about, what's closest to your house, financial concerns, those are all completely valid, really think about who you want operating on your eyes. And for me, it was a no-brainer. I chose Dr. Mandel because I've seen the amount of effort and attention that goes into the planning and goes into the surgery day, all of the safety protocols, etc. I think Dr. Mandel and his team really go above and beyond to make sure that patients feel comfortable, like their questions are answered, and most importantly, like there's, an open channel of communication. Because I think as a patient, the number one thing you want to know is that if you need help, somebody's there. It's like a family, and they really make all of the patients feel special and welcomed. I chose Dr. Mandel for my surgery because my vision is the most important thing to me. And as an ophthalmologist, I know that I need my eyes to be able to do my job. It's been something that I've wanted, but not something that I was willing to, trust anybody with. He really deeply cares about his patients, and he's such a good person. He really wants his patients to be happy, and he's such a skilled surgeon. He'll do whatever he can to make that happen, and that comes from a place of deeply wanting his patients to be happy. And I think that speaks volumes about him.